Hey, is it possible a young teenager discovered a new planet while working as an intern for NASA? Or is this just another case of some kind of weird, fake news? I've got the answer to that out of this world mystery, plus answers on a couple other curiosities that you guys are, well, curious about. Like this picture claiming to show the smallest bird in the world. This video that wants us to believe an anaconda snake showed up at a popular beach. And this photo that claims this puppy has a pure white body and a totally black head. I've got all that plus my favorite fake of the week, so wake up your brains and see if you have what it takes to tell the difference between what is fact and what is fiction. Hey guys, Bill here. You know, when it comes to kids in science, we get a lot of crazy stories coming in the door. Like this girl in Mexico who came up with a better version of a solar water heater. Or how about 15-year-old Greta Thunberg, who basically became the world's leader when it comes to climate change policy. Pretty amazing, huh? But what about this story claiming a 17-year-old boy discovered a new planet, and get this, on his third day working as an intern at NASA. The story was sent in by Ian, who wrote, I came across this on the internet and I was wondering if this is real or fake. Ian, anything is possible, but when I hear the words ran across this on the internet, I know it's going to take some serious fact checking before I'm ready to believe it. I clicked on the link Ian sent with his inquiry, and it led me to a newspaper in England called The Guardian. Oh no, it's a British newspaper.
Because the British tabloids will destroy your life.
While not the worst example of British tabloid journalism, you always have to be careful with the clickbait headlines in British newspapers. I mean, who hasn't been sucked in by all the asteroid likely to hit Earth stories that appear in these publications? It's only at the very end of the story that they finally admit that the probability of this asteroid hitting the Earth is only 1 in 8 gazillion, since it's going to be passing about 300 million miles from our planet, but, you know, who's counting? So in a case like this, I mean, you know, we could get to the end of the article and it says, well, you know, actually, he only thought he found a planet because when the senior scientist came in and checked it, well, it turned out to be some dirt on the telescope. And one more thing, you know, I mean, the probability of somebody actually discovering a new planet, do you know how low that is? I mean, if this kid really did discover a planet, it will be only the 13th in recorded history. So, kind of a stretch if you ask me. So here's how I want you to vote on this one. If you think there is a kid out there who did have a summer internship with NASA, and while he was at NASA on his third day at work, I want you to vote real. If on the other hand you think somebody just fabricated this story, it's fake news, or they twisted it in any way, then I want you to vote fake. And as always, you can always vote unknown, you know, just in case you think we don't have an answer, all right? So go ahead and leave me your votes up here, answers down in the comment section, or just shout it out. You ready? And go. Hey, while we're waiting for everybody to make up their minds and vote, what do you say we check out my favorite reel of the week? It's a video from Brazil that shows a pink river dolphin taking on an electric eel. Now, river dolphins don't eat electric eels, but like most, don't want to be near them in the water either. So what they do is slap the eel so hard with their tails that the poor electric eel flies out of the water. Pretty amazing. Okay, did you vote? Good, because I'm going to get out this right away, and we are going to find out if we've got a 13th planet on our hands here. That'll be called the unlucky 13th planet. I wouldn't want to be the 13th planet discovered. Okay, so, all right, so it's been totally examined. There is an answer with 100% confidence. That's good. And the answer is real. The young man who pulled off this amazing feat is Wolf Cookier, 17, from Scarsdale, New York. Wolf was doing a summer internship at NASA and using a NASA telescope to study a distant solar system called TOI 1338. Now, while doing this, he noticed something passing in front of a star there, and it turned out to be a previously unknown planet. The planet was named TOI 1338b and appears to be almost 7 times bigger than our Earth. It's unlikely that the planet supports any life there, but you never know.
We've always known he was going to do something amazing, and we're thrilled that it's happened so soon.
Next up is this picture that claims to show the world's smallest bird. The photo was sent in by Satya, who wrote, "I would like to know if this picture is real or fake." Satya, you know, the majority of submissions we get have to do with the biggest things in the world, but you know, to see something as the smallest, well, that's pretty cool. A closer look at the picture reveals there is some information attached to it. It reads, the zunzuncito is the smallest bird in the world. It is also called flybird, elf, or bee-bird. Zunzuncito, if you ask me, that doesn't sound like a bird name, if you know what I mean. Maybe like a small toy car, like a zunzuncito, something like that. But anyway, what I think, it doesn't really matter. What you think is what really matters here. Okay, so go ahead and leave me your votes up here. Answer it down in the comment section or just shout it out. I'm going to get out the old red envelope here, and we're going to find out if we really do have an example of the smallest bird in the world. I mean, there has to be a smallest bird in the world, so why can't it be a zunzuncito? And let's see what we got here. Oh, well, actually, as it turns out, there really is a zunzuncito bird in this world, which then brings us to the nature of the photograph. Is the photograph real? And the answer to that one is fake. Thanks to some of my super sleuths on Facebook, we now know this picture doesn't show a real zunzuncito, but rather a figurine of one. Much thanks to McLaren Van de Venter, Raphael C. Capool, JT McElroy, and Marinus Kramer for being the first ones with the correct answer. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, here is a real picture of a zunzuncito. According to the National Audubon Society, this bird weighs less than a dime and only grows to about 2.25 inches or 5.71 centimeters. Now that is small. Now here's something you don't see every day. A big scary anaconda coming out of the water on the beach. The video comes to us from Adrian, who just wrote, "Bill, please tell me this is fake. Otherwise, I will never go to the beach again." Adrian, you know, I can think of a lot of reasons to stay home from the beach, if you know what I mean, but I don't think this is one of them. Checking this one out, I came up with a little checklist you can do to help you make your decision. All right, number 1, anacondas only exist in South America. This video comes from Argentina, so that checks out. And number 2, anacondas, as far as I know, only exist in freshwater, so either that is a beach on a river or it would have to be some kind of other snake, like a sea snake or something like that. And if that's the case, then this video should be considered fake. All right, so what do you say we just get to it on this one, all right? Go ahead and leave me your votes up here. Answer it down in the comment section or shout it out. See what we got here. Could be my last day at the beach, ladies and gentlemen. Anacondas, you know, they're constrictors. Not fun. Okay, wow, okay. So, the official answer is the video and the snake in it are both, unfortunately, real. According to news publishers EN24 and the Daily Star, the snake is a yellow anaconda, also known as a Paraguayan anaconda. It's not as big as its close relative, the green anaconda, but still big enough to panic beachgoers at a spa in Entre Rios, Argentina. As suspected, the beach was not on the ocean, but rather on the Paraná River, which is filled with, you guessed it, fresh water. Our last item today is this photo. It was sent in by Alwyn, who wrote, "Hey Bill, I found this pig. Is it real or fake?" Alwyn, you know, puppies come in all sorts of shapes, sizes, colors, whatever, but I'm not quite sure this is one of them. Its body is all white and its head is all black. Now, I'm not saying this isn't possible, but when I look at the way the head is placed on top of the body, it just looks a little too Photoshoppy to me. All right, so go ahead and leave your votes up here. Answers down in the comment section, or just shout it out while I just rip this envelope open and we'll find out what we got here. All right, guys, I have some bad news. You know what the official answer is? Unknown. As it turns out, the first one to post this picture was Catomatic22 on DeviantArt.com. Now, this led us to believe we were looking at something from a Photoshop battle, but unfortunately, we were unable to confirm it with Catomatic22. The closest we came to proving it is real was this video, sent in by Julie Frost. While it does prove this color combination, or lack of it, can exist in the real world, it doesn't look like it's the same dog. All right, well, that's all the time I have for this video, but hey, if you think about clicking away, stop, because I still haven't shown you my favorite fake of the week. And hey, don't forget, we have a new show every Friday, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell so you get a shot at being first official comment and win the pin. And now for my favorite fake of the week. This video claims to show the actual drone strike that ended the career of Iran's hero general Qasem Soleimani not long ago. Now, this guy posted it as real on Twitter, but truth be told, the video comes from a video game, not real life. It was originally posted by Byte Conveyor Studio in March of 2015 to promote a game called AC-130 Gunship Simulator. Nice try, guy, but bottom line, that is just so fake. It's funny! Hey, don't go away just yet. There are a whole lot more real or fakes you can look at. Just go ahead and click on one.